it's only so much.
Or even taking pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
It's only so many hours in a day
Forget
that I can't. I mean, like I got what I have Facebook. I have.
Instagram.
I'm not. But those. I'm not on those. I can only.
Greetings. We're back on Karima's Show and Tell. We're back on Karima's Show and Tell. Make sure we get this right. Hello, Facebook Live. How y'all doing?
Hey, happy Thursday. Greetings and blessings.
So we're going to start with one of our first guests, Gia Scott Herring, affectionately known as Miss Gia, was born March the 9th, 1980 in Los Angeles, California. Graduated honors from Pitzel College. Miss Gia is a second generation spoken word artist, daughter of late musician, singer, and poet Gil Scott Herring, and actress Brenda Sykes. I didn't know that about your mom, that she was J.J. Evans's girlfriend on Good Times. She currently is an actress known for Blacks and Wax 1983, Unsung by 2008, and James vs. the Devil 2014. So this is just jump right into it. Let's jump right into it. Gia, so horrible first dates. What was a horrible first date to you? Please speak straight into the mic.
There haven't been many. I've been blessed, but I did have this one date in college with this guy. Such a sweetheart. I'm not gonna say his name.
He's a sweetheart.
Protect the innocence.
Okay.
And he was a sweetie, but what happened was we went to dinner and a movie.
Okay.
And we when we went to the restaurant, I could tell he was very nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was just trying to be, relaxed and, approachable, not like, cold-shouldered or anything like that, to try to get him to relax and loosen up.
Yeah.
And he actually ended up, it was almost like a movie, like they came and they brought us our water and he was about to say something to me and he was gesticulating quite a bit. And he ended up knocking over his, they just filled our cups
the whole
water.
pitcher?
Yeah, of water all over the table.
All over the table?
So luckily, I have quick reflexes, so I jumped up and the water that spilled, some of it got on him.
But it didn't get on your dress, right?
No.
Okay.
It didn't get on my grown and sexy. I jumped up out the way like whoosh. And so yeah, that happened. So they came over, they had to, sop it up and get the water spill up. So that, after that I was like, just, relax. I'm just a human being like you,
Yeah.
Don't be so nervous, You don't have to, let your nerves get to you or get the better of you. So we kind of relaxed after that, laughed about it. And, the nervous laughter kind of loosened things up for us. So after that, though, he let me pick the movie. Big mistake.
Mm-hmm. What movie did you pick?
Beloved.
What's Beloved? Why Beloved?
Just because I've always loved Oprah. And I loved the color purple, and I figured it would be kind of more like that. But it was so slow, and it was so uncomfortable.
He didn't yawn on you, did he?
What happened?
He didn't go to sleep on you like,
No, but we were fidgeting quite a bit and adjusting our weight in the seats, and because it's a very slow movie.
Did he eye you like, why you pick this movie?
He gave me the side eye, yes. And then after that, he was like, if we go out again next time, I'm picking the movie.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, that's fine. We never did go out again.
So what happened? I mean, was he not? I mean. Did not feel him? Did he say something wrong? And it was like, oh no, this ain't going on. What happened?
No, it was just, I just felt like he was way too nervous. Like he knew who my dad was, and I think that let him color his perception of me, which is why a lot of times I won't tell people who my parents are, because I figure what difference does it make? You know what I mean? It shouldn't make a difference.
I'm just trying to get to know you, so you should think,
Yeah, and I figure people should get to know me, and if it comes up in conversation, then that's fine, but I'm definitely not the type of person to lead with that information.
Okay.
It's kind of like privacy settings on a social media app. You want to keep certain things private, because not everything is everyone's business, and it's not always like, necessary or relevant to say what your lineage or your parentage is.
True.
So that's just how I feel.
I agree with you totally. It should just be me meet you.
Yeah,
versus-
exactly. And
See,
then
we got
if
some
we
time.
start having a conversation about our families or whatever, then cool, but
So you gotta have those your mama crazy stories. My mama crazy too. One of those stories, right?
yeah,
Okay.
something like that. Something to where it makes sense to even, bring it up or mention it. If people mention Stevie Wonder or MLK Day or or if they talk about blaxploitation films or Pam Grier, breaking the color barrier and desegregating the big screen and stuff like that. Because my mom was right along with her.
Okay.
And she is credited as being one of the first
she is.
truly brown-skinned women that was
Yeah,
revered for her beauty and whatnot.
Yeah, and your father was on that.
Right.
I seen the pictures. I'm like, okay, I understand.
And she wasn't just a pretty face
No,
either.
no.
That's not going to keep a man. You got to have something going on up here. And my mom definitely does. I mean, she is like a walking dictionary, thesaurus, encyclopedia. Like, my dad, in having my mom be my, primary, caregiver and the person who raised me, he couldn't have left me in better hands because she taught me all kinds. I knew all my SAT words growing up. She was not. She always spoke to me like an adult.
Okay.
And if I didn't know what a word was, she would give me some background, but she'd give me just enough to make me want to learn more. And she was like, if you want to know more, look it up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, figure it out. Do your homework.
Okay.
Do your research. Like my dad always said, be careful where you get your information and always do your own research.
Absolutely. So, our second guest today, Tara King Hagen.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yes, Tara King Hagen.
Hagen, my bad. Tara King Hagen,
And I cook it.
international luxury branding and fashion expert and professor. She has worked in Paris, London, Milan, Frankfurt, Spain, and Sweden. She has a global pioneering business. She is a global pioneering business strategist and opinion leader in luxury educational industry since 1999. Her hobbies are diving, yoga, and dancing. So y'all, you can approach it from that perspective right there. So my question is, horrible dates. You have a horrible date in mind?
It's kind of funny. I would love to say that I don't have any horrible dates, but then I didn't know what to do when I was coming here. I couldn't really think of any, and then I sat here in this chair, and all of a sudden it entered my mind, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had this horrible first date. Met this guy with my cousin. I was in West Africa. I had gone there for a holiday, and I was studying French at the university. And I met this gorgeous guy. He had just moved. He had just come back from Holland, but he was Senegalese from West Africa. And he asked me. He asked me out on a date. So I said yes, and I got all dressed up and